Welcome back for another video. In this one we're going to take a look at my RCA Living Stereo CD and Super Audio CD collection. I don't have any of the records. I would love to own some originals, and I have seen them in the stores. I don't know how many titles there are, maybe 100 so far, or 100 in total. This collection is not complete by any means. It will be complete when I deem it complete. So then I don't have any of the Analog Productions records that they've put out over the years, and they're actually releasing some more titles of the Living Stereo on vinyl and Super Audio CD. But I have some Super Audio CDs here by Analog Productions. So let's get started with the original 90s pressings put out by RCA themselves. So it's Brahms, Tchaikovsky violin concertos, Heifetz, conducted by Fritz Reiner, played by the Chicago Symphony. This is from 1993, put out by BMG. Very good concert. These are recorded really well, and they use the original 3-track master to put these CDs together. I'm probably gonna get some of these titles in here. Probably at least 2, maybe 3 that are on this flyer here. One interesting note: in these booklets, they actually go into how they transferred these. And each one, it's all the same. Then you have a RCA Victor Red Seal Classical Music Listeners Club free enrollment form. So it just tells you how they transferred the tapes for digital, and there was no limiting or any no compression. So yeah, there's that. Another BMG edition, this time of Spain, with Leontine Price doing some singing, like scat singing, I believe it is. Very good stuff here again, from 1995. This CD edition, anyways. And they're all analog to digital conversions, or recordings. Booklet's pretty much the same on the inside as another version. Don Quixote, Don Juan by Strauss, performed by the Chicago Symphony, conducted by Fritz Reiner. Now, this I bought from Analog Productions, but it is a BMG from 1996. I actually have three CDs in this advertisement. No, I'm sorry, 4. Huh. So that's funny. But yeah, great stuff. I can't complain about these at all, really. I mean, and this is a gold CD put out by Analog Productions. Funny enough, I mean, they really followed the look of the original BMG CDs put out in the 90s, but the backing is totally different from what we would see on those. Pardon me for one moment. So there you have the. I'm sorry. This is pictures at an Pictures at an exhibition. Can't go wrong with this. I haven't actually listened to it yet, but I did hear a version on public radio. Really liked it. Before that, I heard this actual record of this, and Analog Productions has a record of this as well. I believe there's a Super Audio CD. At the time when I ordered this, it was not available, and even if it was, I was looking to save money, and still am at this time, especially on these types of releases. Scheherazade by Reiner, Chicago Symphony. This is the Super Audio CD, very similar to the original record. The sound is slightly muted on this, but that's totally fine, and I do plan on buying more of the Analog Productions RCA Living Stereo classical albums. I'm kind of not buying them because I've bought some other releases here recently, and I'll be showing those in a future pickups video At this point, probably in sometime in October when I get some more time off of work. I usually try to take 1 day a month, and for October I'll take 3 working days and 2 weekend days, so that'd be 5 days in total, which will give me plenty of time to record that video. It's going to be a big one. So here's that OP35. What a grand piece of music here. You can get the original vinyl. There's a ultra tape of this that Analog Productions put out. Then you have their 200 gram vinyl. There's also the Classic Records edition. There's a CD copy of this by BMG, which I just might buy that for its higher fidelity. Then I believe, yes, BMG or RCA put out their own Super Audio CD edition of this, 2 that I know of over the years. But this is just fine. It's a little pricey, but sounds pretty good. I actually have some of this stuck in my head constantly, you know, at least once a week. You know, I haven't listened to it in forever, or a while. RCA Red Label Super Audio CD. So this is something they put out themselves. This is not put out by an audiophile company. This is a more recent release. So this is Mahler Symphony No. 4, Fritz Reiner, played by the Chicago Symphony with Lisa Della Casa. Listen to some of this, and I really enjoyed it. And this is once again taken from the 3-track master. And they talk about how they master this. They don't try to hide anything. They're very, very transparent about where this, you know, how this is mastered for public listening or a public release. So RCA Red Label. I'll probably buy more of these. These are not too expensive. So yeah, there you go, guys. I'm not gonna hold them all up because I can't fit them, but there's my current RCA Living Stereo CD and Super Audio CD collection. I will be adding more, and I'll show them more, and I will show my completed collection when and if that ever happens. So thank you very much for watching.